After the Las Vegas Raiders traded for quarterback Geno Smith, they wanted to surround him with more weapons. At the time of the trade, they had tight end Brock Bowers and receivers Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker coming back. They needed more dynamic talent and depth to go with Smith's accuracy and D-ball, though. It looks like they addressed it big time in the 2025 NFL Draft, too. They got Jack Bech in the second round, Donte Thornton in the fourth round, and Tommy Mellott in the sixth round. Bech catches the ball very well as he only had one drop in college last year, and he's a good route runner. The Raiders are developing the 4.3 40 run and 41-inch vertical leaping Mellott as a slot receiver, and now it appears Thornton's going to start with Myers and Tucker as he cuts out a role in this offense. So what did teams not realize that made them pass on Thornton? He's 6'5", 215 pounds, runs a 4.3 40, and no, he's not Darius Hayward-Bay. He has good hands. He averaged 25.4 yards per catch last year and 21.9 yards per catch over his college career, but the Raiders got him in the fourth round. I think it was a scouting error made by all 32 teams that caused this. Number one, they assumed he had a limited route tree because at Tennessee only ran go routes and posts. After that, he became known as a one-trick pony. Aren't you supposed to look at all of a player's college film and not just his last year in college? If teams would have looked at his film from Oregon too, they would have seen that he can run the whole route tree. This is just me, but his ability to go deep and make contested catches is enough to make him at least a second round pick anyway. But I guess teams went ahead and believed the route tree thing and didn't pay attention to too much else because he didn't put up big numbers in college. Remember running back Josh Jacobs? He didn't have a 1,000-yard season coming out of Bama, and he went in the first round. You have to scout the player, not the numbers. So he gets picked in the fourth round by the Raiders, and they thought they might have a little something, but when he got to the Raiders offseason program, he was even better than expected. He made deep catches, contested catches, deep contested catches. He showed that he can run the whole route tree too. He was the star of the offseason program. Coaches, players, and the media had all the best of things to say about him. No one's complaining about Bech, the second round pick, but it looks like Thornton is the best receiver the Raiders drafted this year. You don't need to be fully suited up and pass to be able to tell how good a receiver or corner is. It obviously doesn't matter, but the Raiders seem to have made a mistake just like the other teams. They drafted Bech in the second round and Thornton is running with the ones. If you get a receiver in the second round and another in the fourth, the second rounder is the one that's supposed to be running with the ones. Good thing the rest of the NFL made the same mistake on Thornton a few times over. I think they're going to regret it too. The guy has phenomenal talent, and I can't wait to see what he can do for the Raiders this coming season. Jackson Powers Johnson talked about the speed element he brings to the offense.
I mean, the speed and the guys we've added and kind of the mentality around it too. I mean, we've talked about Genty, we've talked about, Donte Thornton's another huge one. Everyone's talking about him. I recruited him to Oregon, so I'll take a little bit of that. But he's a baller. I mean, you look at Bech, you look at everyone coming back, Cobes, with Geno. I mean, speed, and then go back to Genty with running the ball. I think we have a lot of, speed running around, but I think we also have a lot of power, and it's just a lot of new, exciting things and a lot of weapons that we can go have fun with.
Offense coordinator Chip Kelly, the guy that's going to be using him, was asked a question about him at Bech, and he gushed a little extra over Thornton.
They're learning, and I think Donte is a unique in terms of he's just a hair under 6'5", and he ran 4.3. There's not a lot of humans on this planet that do that, and I think if you had to draw up an outside receiver, you would pick that type of body type, someone that's got length, someone that's got a huge catch radius, but also has speed. Sometimes you can get a big guy like that, but he can't really run, so they can stay with him. So, you add that speed element to him, his ability to sink his hips, his ability to get in and out of cuts. But for all of those guys, they're all learning a new system. So some of them came from, I think Asham was probably fortunate coming from Dirk's system at Boise because it's a little bit more pro-friendly. Some other guys are playing up-tempo, throwing the ball all over, one-word calls and going. And so everybody's on a different level when they come in, and it's just a matter of them getting acclimated. And Chris Beatty's doing a great job with those guys, but they've both shown that they're good players, and I will continue to see how they go.
Myers gushed over him too. Along with Kelly before him, he confirmed that he was more than just a fast guy.
I like him a lot, actually. I like him a lot, actually. I didn't know much about him coming out, but now that he's here, just seeing the different parts of his game, like he's not just a guy that can run fast. Like he got some real receiver capabilities to him. So I'm excited to kind of help grow him and help push him along and just see what he could do on the field when the pass come on.
What's your first season with the...
Man, all 32 teams, including the Raiders, made a mistake about Thornton. Only 31 of those teams have to pay though, because the Raiders were able to give them in the 4th round. I'm only saying the Raiders made a mistake too because they drafted Best first and Thornton's looking a little better right now. He's also running with the 1s while Best is running with the 2s. I think it happened that way because all the teams looked at his film while he was at Tennessee and didn't look at anything from back at Oregon. He can run the whole route tree along with all his speed and ability to make contested catches. The NFL messed up. Smith has this big deep threat to take the place of DK Metcalf. Thank you for watching. See you next time.